Hi guys, catch us today on Dankie Mpilo Dankie Makhi. My name is Timo and you can follow me on Timo_Pule.
I'm Mjolo. You can follow me everywhere at Mjolo_. And yeah, stay tuned today. What time?
4 to 5.
Okay, let's
Yo, we are back. It's 35 minutes past 4 right here on BMS Radio. It's still Dankie Mpilo Dankie Makhi. We had Jason Derulo with trumpets and we had marimba with Sandton. And before all those songs, Timo said something very interesting that I think we should dissect a little bit more. She basically said, okay, like roll the footage.
I feel like almost every guy shela's the same, hey?
Nah, but she basically said that guys always shela the same.
You said 90%. What? You said 90% of the guys.
I never put
I
it.
said-
Oh, you said
Focus
90%.
on 90%.
It's like, I feel like
We're gonna come to you. Don't worry about you.
Jane says you can hear apparently we're all using the same lines. So what are the most
Y'all need to
typical?
go back to the drawing board.
For real?
Real quick.
Okay, what's the most typical? What are the most typical 3-liners you guys hear?
Gosh, I probably hear this almost every day. You get me? Like, oh my gosh, like every time it's like, oh hey, oh how are you? Oh, I haven't seen you around. Like, oh where do you live? Like, and I'm like, boy, please, I've heard this 5 times already today.
Yeah.
Like, please, eh? And it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's just the same. It's the same. It's nothing interesting.
Lacking that knowledge, lacking
You
that
know,
flavor.
it's lacking. Oh, they're like, oh hey, what's up? And I'm like, wait, nah, I don't know you.
Okay, so that's like, let's say you're because you live around here at Joburg, right? In Pretoria, the gents also what you call it, shela the same.
HEP.
They were fisa.
Yeah,
That's how we
like,
should.
you know, it's also the same. Like I don't see you around. I haven't seen you around. And it's like, dude, I think I saw you just yesterday. What do you mean? Like
So we all
you were
haven't
at
seen
the
these
same
hands
shop
around.
yesterday. You know, it's always a thing of I've never seen you around, even though you really have seen me around.
But like with
Or
this,
also your beauty, and it's like I know I'm pretty, but it's like, you know, yeah.
with this being said, like then how do you guys still fall for like us and the guy
F90 for
like
what
you
you
say
said.
that there's no way that
90%.
theory is false. I don't believe that. There's
Hey,
no way you can
If
say
you guys all feel like you're being operated the way, then
how is it possible?
Well,
There's always that one that you like as well, that you're gonna
Yeah.
take, even though they shall do the same, but then you also like that person, so you're gonna
But then
take
when
it.
you guys say, yo, his game is different, is it really different or or
wow.
you're just like,
It's not different at all. You just happen to like that specific one.
We have an extra advantage.
Yes.
Just because.
And then we'll say it was special. But
Yes, you're gonna say
But you
something
need to
else.
keep the conversation going. Hey? Like I think that's also like one thing. Like for someone to raise me up, it's just like I don't know, man. We need to be boys. You get me? Not like be my like guy friend,
Yeah,
but
obviously,
we need to
but,
be
like,
boys
bitch,
first.
like,
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. Like the banter needs to be there. It needs to be
Yeah.
funny. We need to laugh. You know, say dumb stuff all the time, and that's how you get like extra brownie points.
If a guy's too sexual is bad.
very bad.
right? Okay, so what makes a
It
gent,
was like,
right? Okay, so what makes a gent forever, yeah? Like what makes him forever? Yeah? Because I remember yesterday. Remember what you said yesterday? You said by the time a gent says hello, you already know if you're gonna. I'm just gonna spell it out for you guys. SMASH. You can spell out the rest. Right.
I mean, if you see a guy that you like, you know, hands like every single hand, whenever they see like a crush from ever, like just by looking at them, we've already had kids, we married,
Yeah.
like we
Our
live,
dream house.
you know,
Yeah.
we're on a beach vacation home vibes.
Beach vacation.
Yeah.
Nigga, you think it's so far?
Come on
You
now.
just left me.
It was bold and
Fucking, why did you guys
beautiful.
do this? Please elaborate more.
I think we are just creatures that the females. I think we're just creatures that like imagining a lot. So when I see you, like when I see a guy that's like forever, and I see husband and all this, because my imagination is just like, my imagination wants to tell me that you're the right one,
Yeah.
but
We look good
really
together.
I don't know if you're the right one or not. So I'm just trying to create this narrative that you're the right one.
Okay, so with a guy, then, you guys are speaking a lot about imagination and being in your mind.
Yeah.
Should a guy mind if you basically, like, you have to, like, I must imagine us doing things already before it even happens. Like, every aspect of it, I have to kind of visualize it. Is that a true statement?
Yeah, you have to. I feel like for me, definitely, like it doesn't matter how cute you are, but if you open your mouth and I'm not impressed, then it's over. you get me? Not to be rude. Sorry, for those that did get offended. But yeah, like you need to stimulate the mind before you can stimulate everything else.
Yeah.
And that's just
But don't say it out loud the first time. Like tell me like after a few dates that the first time I saw you, this is what I was thinking. Yeah. I'd like to hear those thoughts later on. Like once we've established where we are, not like the very first time, because now you're gonna creep me out and I'm gonna be like, this guy is like a pervert or whatever.
Which leads to our next.
Yeah.
Where's that imaginary line between a creep and a confident guy?
Sweet spots.
That's sweet spot.
Don't compliment on a woman's body in like a very vulgar way the very first time you get it. Like don't be like, oh, you're so sexy or whatever. It comes across as okay, weird, Yeah, perpetrator vibes. Don't do that the very first time. Maybe like once we've spoken, then you can just say you're sexy, but like in a very nice, calm, respectful way. Even if you say you're sexy, but don't be like, damn, da da da. I'm gonna be like,
ooh,
no,
damn,
ooh,
And
damn.
be like, okay,
I guess somebody else will do it,
Clearly here for the wrong reason,
Exactly.
sir. But yeah, man, I also like 100% agree, because the thing is like, even like with us as females, especially if you have a nice body, we already know that, because a lot of people probably tell us almost every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if we meet a guy and the first thing he wants to say is, oh damn girl, it's
So
just
that falls under the list of things we already know.
yeah, it's probably like, Kanti, what are you here for? Like,
Exactly.
you get me? Like, no. But yeah, I mean, as we carry on, then you can obviously say things like that. Yeah, as we go along, I mean.
So
you can say whatever you
so
want.
basically, a guy being able to match the same energy makes someone forever. Yeah.
Kinda. And if
Yeah.
I like you, yeah.
Yeah, match the same energy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We are still breaking down thing how to operate the ladies. So
This is for you, James. This is for you,
operating
James.
the ladies on 3 answers on 067-024-0356 right here on PMH. We got
If you guys can just give the Boston gents some advice. If you guys are saying we're all sharing you with the same light, help us, help your immediate. But charity starts at home. Help your home.
Oh wait. Guys, there's a lot
the
to
basics,
cover
the basics,
here.
the basics.
The
There's
basics.
a lot.
From hello afterwards.
Okay. Oh gosh, where do I even start? I think first of all, the boys just need to stop being too comfortable. I think that's one thing. Like
City girls.
some
Comfortable
of the
with
guys,
you.
I think so. Yeah, man. It's like they would like come and greet them and be like, "Oh, hey, oh, how are you? Oh, no, give me a hug." Give me some love. And it's like, wait, nah.
No,
wait,
but what a affectionate. You must see it. I want you, I like
Know
you.
your place, sir.
Oh.
You must see if I like you or not. If I don't like you, don't be coming at me because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, just chill. The boys just need to calm
So
down.
you,
a
what can you add on that?
Before I add, I want to say, the hug thing is very uncomfortable because then the hug lasts more than 2 seconds. Now, personally, I don't like hugs. Like, I don't like touching like that. Like,
But manje, when you guys bury your heads in someone's armpits, like
that's because I don't want to hug
it's
you.
like how
It's
do
like-
you
Yeah,
take
because I
out?
don't want to hug you.
But
If I wanted to hug you, I'd give you my hand.
so you'd
but
rather smell the quapas?
I'm not smelling it. Best believe I'm breathing in until you're done because it's supposed to last less than 2 seconds.
Damn.
Then after that, I agree.
She said
she's
I would
actually
rather
very
smell
right.
Ingram's
Nah,
than to give you a proper hug.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Okay, so that's number one on the
extend
list.
hug Too much.
That's number one on the list. What else should they be doing?
I think stop telling girls like, damn, like some guy this morning actually here was like to me, you have a very nice sexual physique. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, okay. I didn't say thank you because it's like, it's one thing to tell me you have a nice body, but to tell me that, sir, that's very inappropriate. 1. 2, best believe I don't even like this person now. Not hate, but I dislike you because why? So just don't, as I was saying, don't like comment
Like
on
one
the girl's body like that.
I want to express how I
I get you're busy talking about matching
Sharp,
energies.
kaza,
bruh.
but then ireko kaza ka matlhalohanyong ya hao.
Woo.
Like let it stay in your mind because the moment you say it out loud, it's
Oh,
very wrong
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
It comes
Okay.
across as very wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe in his mind it was one thing, and then when he said it was a totally
yeah,
different
came across
thing. But
creepy,
Okay.
pervy,
that's why
pervy
wait
type of
for
vibe.
the right moment to say it. And when I
Okay.
say the right moment, I mean let us speak a few more times and then you tell me that. Not the very first time you see me. Like just don't do that.
Don't just be nice.
So now let's say now you're the guy, I've gotten comfortable, you guys are cozy, talking nice. First time you guys are chilling like together type of thing. And like in your mind you kinda wanna like, kiss this guy type of thing. Just a test, like you just to test the one time.
Just to see, you know.
So, like, how should a guy approach that situation? Because I feel like that's also another situation that kind of gets, like, if you read the game well, you will pick up on it. But if you don't read the game well, you fumble the whole opportunity.
Yeah.
So, how does a guy? Let's talk about you closely. Like, how does that guy understand when to and when not to? First time cheating.
Generally, would you give him a signal to be like, I did like just like do it now?
Yeah, I would give a signal. I mean, the closer I get to you, that should give you a sign. I can't, if I'm staying far from you, then it means.
But you short, so you'd be looking at the guy's eyes like.
It's fine. The one thing about me, I don't like looking into eyes, but if I look into your eyes for like long, like if I keep laughing and looking into your eyes, just go for it. Like, if I stop you, I stop you. I'm sorry, but maybe you read the signals wrong. But if I don't stop you, you know, the closer I get to you, also you like closer, man. You know?
Yeah, no, man.
Okay.
Come on now. Don't be
Okay,
scared.
teamwork. Is what she's saying absolutely correct?
I'm just, she is correct. Because I mean, if we're chilling, like you can read the room.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of a ginger if you can't like read the room, but like she's saying, when you're close together, it's touchy. Oh no,
Yeah.
you know, like
But
you get it.
starts changing.
Exactly, like then you know, okay, wait, let me just.
And let's say he doesn't read the room. Does he, in your mind,
Is that like a write-off?
like it's like how can I get back to it you because you just didn't do it
Like-
and I wanted you today, like, and obviously you can't tell him directly, but like, how do you go about that, Tibo?
That's hard, eh?
Mm.
For me, I'm a very nice person. I can tell you to your face and be like, hey, wait now.
But you'll tell his friends that.
But I'm just
yo,
gonna be like, nah, I can't tell his friends. What am I doing? I'll probably go to the girls and be like, oh guys, this guy, I thought clearly not.
Yeah.
But damn, I think, what would I do? I'd probably just mice.
Damn, so the
Just
operations
disappear
are done after that.
real quick, like just. But I mean, it also depends.
So you guys emotionally check out when a guy is not sexual with you guys anymore, or doesn't
Pick up.
pick up.
Like on that sexual aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for women, it's like that sexual aspect also shows you that you're wanted by a guy. Like if he doesn't like grab you, if he doesn't play with you, it's just like, okay.
But when I'll say when's the right time, but it goes back to our whole conversation about being like a creep and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When would you say is because obviously there's a probation period,
Yes.
and then there's the boys and you can start to bambarize and
Yeah.
stuff. So when would you guys say it's usually after?
After comfortability, man. If I show that I'm comfortable around you, then we can do it. Even if it means it's on the first date. I'm not saying it's ideal on the first date.
Yeah.
But if I am comfortable with you on the first
So what's
date.
your definition of comfortability? I hope it's not like I can fart around you now and stuff
No,
like that.
that's extreme.
Yeah.
No.
Body language, like if my body language, like I flow, my body language flows around you. Because first date you're like very stuck up.
Yeah.
Like if your body language flows, then a kiss or two won't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, always touchy.
Yeah.
All the time. You get me?
A kiss won't do, or a kiss or two will not hurt. You guys had it.
Nah.
You had it.
They say they don't
Mamba
bite.
them
They say they don't bite, but they say after God fear woman.
Keep it locked right your PMH. We have like 8 minutes left of the show. Keep it locked. Okay, let's just play Cindy's voice there and hear what she has to say.
I feel like that if you're direct, it just saves a lot of awkward vibes, Plus, I think it's attractive when a guy straight up tells me that he wants me, and instead of like, doing other things. So I feel like gents that are direct is much more better than a gent that just, takes his time, and it's not sexy.
It's not sexy to keep away. So we have two polar opposites. One says,
Alright.
keep me guessing.
Like,
Other one
like,
says,
man.
tell me now.
No.
So I think that goes back to human nature of woman. You can never know what she's thinking or what she's trying to do. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So to remember the first hour, I want to just find out from you guys, like, any last tips of how to operate, how to mamba, like what, just extra priority points for the guys. What should they do?
For me, I would say, don't be a squad nigga for real.
Nah.
What?
A squad guy, like
Ooh.
the boys. You know what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Don't be the boys. Like honestly, like if I ever hear like a guy or whoever say, no,
The
These
boys
are my
are saying.
boys, bro. And I'm like, okay, no.
So-
Clearly I need to exit. out
No,
here.
see, there's a
Quick.
point where you have to be the squad, but you must have time for your hand also.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think a nigga needs to also be like independent. Like he needs to be his own person. Like I can't be with a guy that's influenced by his friends and what they're saying. Like no. But yeah.
Clocky?
For me, I feel like guys need to do better in communicating and knowing when to communicate what, as well as treating your woman like a princess. If you treat her like a princess, she'll treat you like a prince. Or if you treat her like a queen, she'll treat you like a king too. But remember, we are emotional beings, so it starts with you. I hear a lot of guys be like, yeah, but you guys don't. But you must do it first, because we are more emotional than you guys.
That's
so treat
true.
her like a queen and she'll treat you like a king.
Damn, man. I still take it back, you know, like I'm a strong follower of Hoodfield, you know. So in this toxic world we live in, right, we all know what hands say and do are two different things. So until I see a hand shade skin, I will not. I hear what you guys are saying, but I need to see the actions.
First.
Your queen will
No,
come,
you
don't
must-
worry.
you can't be a daddy now, right?
Yeah.
I just say that just operate. Like if you're getting married, but don't take 25 hours, 20 years. Just another thing.
just
Just
do
operate,
it.
no, because
Do it.
once you operate, it's nah.
Literally, the door will be open.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
It's a wrap.
Does have one hand who says that?
Yes, beautiful. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.